Hello, you all. This is Jay Nell's research assignment number 43. I'm going to create an assignment, that is, and I'm going to start that right now.
Okay, this is chapter 9, hypothesis testing 2, the 2 sample case. In a one-tail test, you test for a relationship between variables in one direction, either positive or negative. In a two-tailed test, you test for a relationship in both directions. Sample proportions are based on categorical data. Sample means are based on quantitative data. Sample means relate to the numerical average of quantitative data values. Statistical significance is shown when the null hypothesis is true less than 5% of the time. Significance doesn't guarantee importance. Importance is assessed by asking if the results support a theory, if they are consistent with a prediction, or if they indicate a line of action when it comes to solving a problem. Example I made up. One of the most important subjects to sociologists is the gender divide. This occurs in every culture and happens all around the world. For the chapter, we will conduct an experimental research study to discuss the prevalence of gendered occupations. We will focus on nursing. Nursing is a rather female-dominated occupation, but males are nurses and they do get paid more. There's a lot of discussion about how people feel males aren't as gentle or tender or caring for their patients as like a female. So our research question is, do people prefer male nurses versus female nurses? Our hypothesis is that people prefer female nurses more. Our null hypothesis is people prefer male nurses more. This will be a two-tailed test because we were interested in both sides. Like we're interested in which gender of nurse patients are prefer more. To conduct the study, we randomly select 50 patients within a hospital and ask them the simple question: do you prefer male or female nurse, and record it. Sample size is completely chosen at random and is nominal. Then once you get that data, you would go from there.
Okay, so in other words, the dependent variable is a metric variable, preference, and the independent variable is a nominal variable, and that is gender.
I think the results will be, it will have something to do with importance because it could be consistent with the prediction. A lot of people think female nurses are better, I guess you could say.
And so that is Jane L's presentation, and what she would have concluded at the outset of that would have been, at the end of that experiment would have been, do the data show that males are less preferential as nurses as far as patients are concerned? The level of preference would have had to have reached statistical significance. In other words, females would have had to be statistically significant in preference over male nurses. So that is a great study, and thank you, Jay Nell.